Que pasa, Mufasa? I needed to make a video about this message I received last night that really hit me hard, and I feel like it's kind of changed me for the better. Somebody had seen my videos and they wanted to thank me for using my voice. Something simple like that to somebody else might mean something so little, but I don't think she knew the impact she was going to have by saying that to me. And her and I talked for a little bit in messages, but she thanked me for having courage and using my voice, and among other things. And for someone who was unable to use her voice for so many years, that means a lot. When I started making my TikTok videos, I honestly just wanted to share some positivity that I came across, because I have personally experienced the absolute darkest. Well, okay, but I mean, I know people have had it worse than me, but I have witnessed the darkness that is in humanity. And I think now it's about time that I use my voice. I'm tired of being quiet. I had to for so long. And last year I started to open my voice, use my voice a little bit, but I don't think I was ready. So here goes. I'm going to put it on the video, but also here, trigger warning, abuse, among other things. If you're sensitive, please stop right here. My name is Tatiana, and I am a domestic violence and abuse survivor. My last relationship for 3.5 years, I was held hostage and put through horrific physical, mental, and emotional abuse. September 22nd, 2019, I finally got the courage to escape, and I actually started to share my story on YouTube, and the video is still up, but my fiance ended up calling, and it interrupted the call. He didn't know I was making the video, and I did not know about Do Not Disturb, so the video ended up stopping. And from there, I started having, after opening up and sharing my story, I started having severe nightmares, things like that, and then things in our personal life started happening. So I never got to finish it, but I think it's about time that I finish sharing my story about how I escaped, and actually sharing my story of my abuse, because I have a voice and I'm going to use it. And anybody out there who is a survivor or currently a victim, you have a voice too. When the police saw me that night that I escaped, I only described a little bit of what I'd been through to them, and they told me that what I've been through is legally the definition of torture. The sad thing is, I didn't even tell them the big stuff, so if the little stuff was considered torture, it kind of scares me to think about the big stuff that I went through and what, like, how crazy that is. I still to this day have physical issues from the abuse. I have a lot of mental and emotional, and obviously the way that I talk is in effect as well, because I know some people have noticed, you know, I don't talk normal. But for 3.5 years I was silenced. My ex would literally control every aspect of my life, to the point where I was only allowed to talk to his mom, sister, sometimes his aunts when they came over, and he would let me know when I could talk to my mom. I was literally taken away from my family. He would choose when I could talk to my mom, what I was allowed to say. So during this time that we were together, my conversations were scripted. I was told what I was allowed to say and was not allowed to say, to who, and everything like that. And a lot of times he would get upset if I voiced my opinion, if I tried to say something, if I tried to make a joke. I was literally silenced, to the point I spent most of those years quiet. When he didn't like what I had to say, I would be punished. And here's where the trigger warnings come in. It got so severe one time that I remember I was voicing my opinion on something. He didn't like that I was trying to use my own thoughts. He tied me to a chair naked, bound my legs and my arms with different USB wires, gagged me with a washcloth, and duct taped my mouth shut with it in me, and whipped me with USB cords to teach me to be silent. The washcloth in my mouth and duct tape over my mouth thing was a very frequent thing to get me to be quiet, along with beating me with a belt, like one of those belts that you can get from Hot Topic or Spencer's that has like the bullets on them. I didn't like that belt. But he was teaching me to be silent, and that's what I did. So for a majority of the time I was with him, I would just be quiet and put a fake smile on my face. That's why I know some people were upset that I didn't immediately get my ankle checked out when I injured it, because I've been through horrific physical pain and injuries, and I wasn't allowed to go to the hospital. I wasn't allowed to take painkillers. I wasn't allowed to even express that I was in pain. I had to just put a smile on my face and keep going. That's all I know how to do. I was in survival mode all those years, and I guess because of the situation that I'm in now, I'm still in survival. I'm still learning. Right now, I'm in the first happy and healthy relationship I've ever been in, and same for my fiance, and we're learning how to do this together. And he's been absolutely wonderful helping me with dealing with this and being support. And I want to thank everybody who has watched my videos, listened, commented, the people who have donated to help out. I do plan on paying every single person back who has donated, and I've already spoken to a couple of people who have donated about that, because I'm not on here trying to make money from people. I'm just trying to share my stories. There is way too much negativity in life, and honestly, I should not be alive. The police were amazed that I'm still alive with the little things that I have told them, and I've gone through so much, and I've not been given 1 chance, 2 chances, 3 chances. I've literally lost count as to how many times my ex has been close to taking my life, and yet still here I am. I just celebrated my 31st birthday June 8th, so just a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't think I was going to make it. I truly believe that, and it's not like a self-righteous thing or anything, but I believe that I survived because I meant to help people. And that's what I want to do. I want to spread joy, happiness, positivity to people. And I want to share my story to help others who have either currently been in this situation or have gotten out. We all have a voice, and we all deserve to be heard. Thank you.